As we all know, Luffy tends to do the impossible. When he is stuck in a situation, he will always persevere and get the job done. In this case, he is currently fighting the strongest creature alive. Also considered one of the strongest or the strongest pirates in the One Piece universe at the moment. So, what would this say? Or what would they say once Luffy beats the strongest creature alive? I'm positive they will say the new strongest creature emerges. Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be talking about post-Wano arc. What will possibly be the new epithet or big news once Luffy has defeated Kaido. After the Dressrosa Island arc, Doflamingo talked about the Throne Wars and how each and every one of the major pirates were going to end up fighting to see who was going to end up being the one to win it all. Now that Luffy is in that conversation as the fifth Yonko and probably is going to end up being considered the strongest creature alive after Wano arc, I can only assume that the other Yonkos, such as Big Mom and Blackbeard and even Shanks, will now consider Luffy the fifth Yonko and officially find him or consider him on their level. Happy birthday to Luffy. Luffy's birthday was on the 5th, so if you didn't know that, now you know. If you liked the video and you made it this far into the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I hope you enjoy the video. Luffy has came a long way ever since the beginning of the show. In the beginning, he believed that he was the strongest, which he was. He was the strongest in the East Blue. But after, when he got in the Grand Line, he realized that there were so many people that were stronger than him, and he just had to try to keep up with them. Towards the ending of the Paradise section of the Grand Line, Luffy realized that he was still too weak to actually do anything or to protect the people that he cared about the most. Especially, this was apparent when Kuma separated his crew, and right after that in the Marineford War, he saw Ace die right in front of him. Now, when he came back after the 2-year time skip, he realized that he was strong enough to actually protect them, but there were still people that were stronger. And at the moment, we're fighting against Kaido, or Luffy is fighting against Kaido, and he has seemed to reach the pinnacle of his strength. And now, what does this mean? Does this necessarily mean that Luffy is now strong or the strongest person in the One Piece verse? Well, not necessarily. There's still most likely people, like I said before, that are stronger than him. But will Luffy now be considered the strongest creature or one of the strongest pirates alive after beating Kaido? I believe so, because he ended up taking or beating the person with the current title as the strongest creature alive. After this fight with Kaido and Luffy actually wins, will Luffy be considered the strongest creature or the strongest pirate alive? At the time, Kaido was deemed the strongest creature alive, even the strongest pirate currently in the One Piece verse. But once the information gets out and once the fight is actually over and Luffy beats Kaido, will Luffy now be considered the strongest creature or the strongest pirate in the One Piece verse? I feel like that's what it's going to be shown. Big News Morgan probably has some sort of plan, or probably is going to end up getting information that Luffy beat Kaido one-on-one. But what does that mean for Luffy? Well, Kaido was always known to be getting captured and to be put in jail and so many things, but he could never die or lose. People would always say, one-on-one, bet on Kaido. But after this fight, will they end up saying the same thing with Luffy? Luffy has gained enough strength to fight with Kaido, or on par with Kaido. Though I still believe that Kaido has a new form, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and check out my previous video about Kaido and his new form. After the Whole Cake Island arc, we cut to a scene where we were seeing each of the Yonko respond to Luffy's new bounty and what Big News Morgan end up saying. In that clip, some of them didn't deem Luffy strong and on their level just yet. Given the possibility that during the whole Wano arc that the other Yonkos, such as Blackbeard and Shanks, didn't do anything, I suspect that they would respond, or at least Shanks would respond to Luffy beating Kaido. He will end up viewing Luffy as a strong pirate now, capable of being able to return the Straw Hat. Now, Blackbeard, he believed that Luffy still wasn't on that level. But once he finds out that Luffy actually beat Kaido 1v1, I'm positive that he will find Luffy as a threat, as a person that is competing with him to get that final seat. He will end up viewing Luffy more as a rival and somebody that he has to worry about, instead of a person that is not on his level. Oda, or Goda, has made Kaido seem like an indestructible force. And ever since the beginning of the show, Luffy has sort of, for the most part, been an unstoppable force. So once this fight is over, based on portrayal, Luffy will then end up, or should end up, becoming the strongest creature alive. Just let me know what you guys think. Comment in the comment section below if you agree or disagree, or if it's your first time, if you liked or disliked the video.